That'll do it, that'll do it, that'll do it. Stop. Hello, hello, thank you for coming. How we doing? Let's get the party started, let's get the tunes on. Tunes, give the tunes. Boom, tunes. Okay, this, and then this, and then hello. Hello, Wickham, thanks for coming. How we doing? Today, we're hammering on about Jet guitars, believe it or not. We're going to hang this up for a bit. It's a Jet show and tell today. You alright with that? Alright? Oh, here we go. Let's see what's happening. Who is in? Who is in the Jesus? Live chat on, there we go. Vincent Brennan, how you doing, mate? Thank you for coming. Good evening to you. Yet another flipping username is in. Hello, mate. Peter Collins. Hello, Old Man Zen. Hello, Anton, the best mod in town. Thank you for coming. Jed Ellis. Hello, mate. How you doing? The Gain Dane is in the house. Anton's here, saying smooth. Thank you, mate. Danny Soul, how you doing, mate? Good to see you in the live. You made it. Great stuff, mate. Thanks for coming. Relax Meditation. Hello, mate. Thank you for coming along as well. Mark Greening is in. David, hello David. Al Lindsay Gear Safari, how you doing, mate? John Little, hello. Jason Viator, my boy. Steve, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Dinger63 for Dundee, hello to you, mate. The Autumn Stone is in. Maria Muggs Davies, I've got my mug mic combo from the Lamb. Hope he turns up. Yes, Muggs, how you doing? Hope you're good. I've dropped my mic. Mic drop, not that kind of mic drop. Anyway, shut up, Steve. Searching for Tone, how you doing, mate? Thank you for coming. Check out this channel, of course, Searching for Tone. Richard Sheehan, how you doing, mate? From Leicester. Twiddle the Knob says Autumn Stone. Trey Shreddon's in the house, how you doing, mate? The best shredder in town, thank you so much for coming. Sweet jams in the beginning from Mr. Shreddon's. Oofed. Thank you so much, mate. Mark Erkey is in, the J-Caster, I hope I've not missed anyone. IMA 640, hello, Johnny D. Graham Campbell's in, how you doing, mate? My fellow Scott, another great channel you need to check out, along with Trey Shreddons, and who else do we see up there? Searching for Tone. Anybody else that's got a channel that I've missed, let me know and I will mod you up, because that's what it's all about. Daniel Scott, hello mate, thanks for coming. Jojo Fry rocks in the house. Steve, I'm convinced you are a genius. That's it. That's true, I'm a genius. You make everything look so easy. You tried to do your Jet video today and it went really badly. Going to have to rethink it. This stuff is hard. Oh no. Let me know what happened. What we on the Twitter X thing. Send us a wee message. We'll figure it out. I bet it went way better than you thought. Search for Tone is on the mobile and can't tag us. But he's saying hello. I don't know if I can forgive him. All good. Where are we at? Jed Ellis, did I miss you? I hope not. Craig's in. Hello, Craig. Jeff Rock, hello, mate. I'm hoping I'm not missing anybody here. Well, it seems like we're getting a lot more humans in the house. I hope they're humans. Got any bots here? Actually, I'm on the bots. Come on, get the bots in. Come on. Right, where are we at? Muggs is okay, great stuff. Jojo Fry made a complete hash of the unboxing. Easy done, easy done. Was it a rectangle box or a triangle? Because I have a lot more trouble with rectangles. Relax Meditation, hi Steve, you got same as Jet 400. It's a sort of Jet, bought it on your recommendation, mate. About 76 quid, great guitar, mate. Yeah. Oh, that'll be the Fasley Finica, is it? I'm going to talk about them tonight as well, so looking forward to that. Trey Shrens, Steve, your genius is showing. Yes, my genius is showing, mate. That's it. Real human beings. The J-Caster is a real human. Prove it. Click on all the traffic lights. All the pictures of a bike. Why Garrig When Music, give my channel a shout. Couple of Jet videos on there. True story, I watched your videos the other day, mate. Very good. Hold on, we'll make you a mod. Add as a moderator. I think it's a new channel, or you know what, not a new channel. Am I right in thinking you do vinyl, records and stuff, but you're doing some guitar stuff as well now. Anyway, standard moderator. Check out, sorry, I'm going to get where's the name went? There it is. Why Garagwen Music. Sorry, I'll probably be saying that wrong, mate, but yes, there you go. Check out the channel. This is what we do here, mate. We're all support each other, shout each other out, all good stuff. Bob Blake, hello, mate. Juan Pablo V. Both the triangle box was in a rectangle box. No, you've no chance. Leaving on a jet plane. Nice one, Vincent. Al is going to do another jet video on the GS300 you got from Dave Simpson. Sounds like that's a good title in there and thumbnail. Nice. Leaving on a jet. It's confirmed I'm not human but a Terminator. Trey. I always had my suspicions. Interesting. Craig can dance like a bot. Prove it. Nice one. Hello James Tejeda, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. And Bumcrack Watchco. How you doing, mate? Have you played a Jet single cut? I have not. And I know what you mean. You mean an LP, don't you? Because I use the word single cut as well. And some people think of that as a telly. But I never think of a single cut as a telly. Even although technically it is. But you get the idea. Feel like something's off with the lights tonight. Don't know what it is. Hold on. I don't know. We'll leave that for a bit. Anywho, yeah, we're going to talk about jets. I meant to take some notes, but I kind of ran out of time. Is there anything I need to tell you about? Right, yeah, there is something important. Next week's live stream will be later than normal. So, UK time, this is 7:40 right now. It usually starts at 7:30. Will be at least an hour later. I might even do it at 9 PM because I've got another school concert. The annual school band day, which is pretty cool. Thomas Ferraro, are you sponsored by Jet? That is a great question. That's actually one of the things I want to talk about today, tonight, whenever this is. Because I think some people might think that. Hold on, I'm trapped under a cable. Do you ever get that when the cable gets under the wheels of your chair? Oh, turn the amp off and you can't move. Yeah, well, I get that. Anywho, we'll talk about jets and stuff. But yeah, look, jets, I'm jet daft. What have we got there? I can't see the shot. I think that's my Jet GS450. The purple transparent one of 18. Still do a video on that. There's the super modded Jet GS400, my number one. Got a couple of videos on the channel on that. It's been refretted with stainless steel frets and everything. I went mental with it. Way beyond what a normal person should do, or would do. This guy here is the Fazley Finnica FSST 720, which is a Jet GS400 by all accounts. I've got a couple of videos on the channel of that as well. That's actually how I started the channel, because these two guitars were so similar. It's like, what's going on? Turns out made in the same factory, same specs, same team. It's just got a different name on the headstock. So if you ever come across a Fazley Finnica, jump on it, especially if you get them cheap, because they were blowing these out for like, Relax and Meditation was saying they're £76. They were even selling them for 56, and I got, no, I didn't get that one for 56. I got that one used off eBay. That's a Jet GS400. The reason I have that one is because I need to have a stock GS400, because that's my bar for other budget guitars to sort of meet. So when I'm doing shootouts and stuff, I can't shoot them out against like something that I've like crazy modded. So I've got to have like something that's, yeah, standard. And then, oh no, sorry, I was pointing to something else a minute ago. That's the Jet GS450 in purple. And this guy is a Jet GS300 that I've also kind of modded and stuff. Doesn't even have any strings on it. Anyway, that's all the stories of that. And we'll get talking a bit more about that in a bit. And I'm noticing they're starting to get their way over to the US now, because Search for Tone unboxed a Jet on his channel last night, and he is in the US of A. Sorry, that was a terrible Borat impression there, but you get the idea. Anywho, where are we at? Am I sponsored by Jet? So no is the answer, but not really, kinda, no. But I'm not completely unbiased either, so keep that in mind, but we'll get to that in a minute. If you are, then get a cheeky freebie. I'm hoping so. That's what I'm actually kind of shooting for at the moment. Although, is it a freebie? That's the thing. We'll talk about that in a minute. Is it a freebie? Juan Pablo V, how you doing, mate? You recently bought a Player 2. It had lacquer paint residue in the nut. Lacquer paint residue, okay. There was a protruding cloth beneath the strap pin. The frets looked rusted. There was glue residue in the neck. For 800, I returned it. I don't blame you, mate. I was actually starting to think that Fender might have got their act together. Because did anybody see John Cordy recently? Well, like this past month, he's been doing a load of Fender videos, and as far as I know, he's doing them off his own back. Like I don't think he's getting paid for them. Yeah, he's done them all himself because his like thumbnail title last week was, "I've bought 7 Fender Strats this month." So he's bought like one from each series. He's got a standard, a player, a professional, ultra, performer, whatever else, and he's sort of testing them all out. But I didn't notice on any of them that any issues. He didn't mention any issues anyway, which is kind of what I've had. So I wonder if they're kind of made some improvements or not. Possibly. Right. Sean plays guitar. Happens all the time. Check out Sean's channel, by the way. He's got a great live stream as well as other content. Happens all the time. Sometimes you play wireless and leave your pedal chain short just to avoid rolling my cable. Well, yeah, I need to do that at school actually. I'm always tripping over my cable and getting in knots. Trace Ren's creator problems when the cable gets under the computer chair. Yes, indeed. More jets than NATO. Nice one, Craig. What's Yagarig when music? Finally got my hands on a JS300 today that isn't damaged or unplayable from Merchant Guitars. It's great. They're just up the road from me. It's Glasgow. Great stuff, mate. Juan Pablo V. Pretty much the jet was better and it costs a quarter of the price. Oh, is this from your Player 2? Yes. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on a lot of things. Dave Hardy, hello mate, how you doing? Evening all in Wickham. Can't believe that's turning into a thing. Well, I mean, it's my fault really, is it, for putting it in all the videos. But in case anybody doesn't know, I completely ripped that off from a Still Game. It's a Scottish sitcom thing here. No, it's not a sitcom. Yes, it is. It is. Was. Steve, calm down. Maria, don't forget the clocks go forward 1 hour on Sunday, guys. Thank you for that. Right, so the live stream next week is going to be way off by an hour anyway because I'm doing it later. Plus time changes. Who knows what that means? I can't maths or clocks. I can't clocks. How many jets do I have? Well, if you include the Fasley Finnica, which I do, and I've got another one of these at Skill in white. So if you've ever seen the Jet GS400 in vintage white, I've got one of them at school as well, so 6. Yeah, 400, Fasley 400, stock 400, 450, 300 and a Fasley 400 at school. 6. And that's not the end of it either, because I'm really after the GS600, which is this purple one, but not a burst. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. What's the difference between a GS400 and a GS450? Okay, the main difference, the biggest difference is 450s have got like a quilt top. And it's like proper top as well. It's not a veneer. And they don't even advertise it. And what else have they got? Usually they've got Wilkinson hardware as well and lock and tuners, but that's about it. I'm not sure if the pickups are different. Possibly. Craig says, Steve, yes. Okay. Chris McKean, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Check out Chris's channel as well. Chris is my old guitar teacher from back in the day. Even Steve, I think you've made me jet curious. Check one out, mate. Definitely worth having a wee look. Where we get to there? Poo Ninjas in the house. How you doing, mate? Jets go everywhere. Yes, indeed they do. Very nice. Search for Tone. She's a beaut along with your Lamy model. Oh yeah, that's your new one. Yes, indeed. Outer Marker. How you doing, mate? New name. Recently bitten by the LP bug. Really want a Jet LP style at the level of my GS400 too. Yeah, some people have been asking about that recently because the, I think it's called the JL, JL500. That's their single cut, the Les Paul. I've seen them. They do like a silver burst and a gold top, but just Les Pauls aren't really my thing. So I've never really looked at them too much. And I don't know if they're that well represented on YouTube. Or maybe I just don't see videos about them because my algorithm knows that I don't like Les Pauls. Possibly. I'm still looking for a Les Paul that I like. Maybe a Jet one is the one. Who knows? Who knows? Advik Gidwani, biggest jet glazer on all of YouTube. That might be me. I'm not sure what a glazer is, if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but either way, I'll take it. Will jets be the Greco Tokai of the future? Probably not, mate, because I think there's too many companies making good guitars like this. With the jets, it just so happens to be the next spec that I like. See, if people like flatter radius or more modern appointments, I don't think you could beat a Harley Benton ST Modern. It's just personally, I'm not a fan of the ST Modern. It's just preference, you know. So I'm not saying that jet's better than, although funnily enough, tomorrow's video is Jet GS480 versus the Harley Benton ST Modern Plus. So I maybe just gave that away. I actually forgot what the video was. Oh, Advik, and you don't blame me. All right, cheers, mate. Nice. Thomas Ferraro. But in the guitar, I mean, what's the difference? Mike's hardware. Oh, so pickups. Yeah, so hardware is usually Wilkinson. And funnily enough, they don't advertise to do Wilkinson hardware either. Actually, no, it's not Wilkinson locking tuners. It's just Jet locking tuners. But yeah, this one, for example, has... So this is a 450, but it's a little bit different than your regular 450s. But if you could see here, this is the Wilkinson M series trim. That comes on the 450s. Ignore these pickups. These only come on this specific 450. I had another 450 before. It was in the sort of ocean, like a sort of blue into yellow burst. It looked like an ocean. That was a GS450. Great guitar, but it weighed 9 pounds, which was pretty heavy. So I'd seen this one online for a while and thought, that looks stunning, I need to have one. And then they were sold out everywhere. And then one came up used on Rich Tone Music for a little bit cheaper, and I was like, oh, I really want to get one of them. And I ended up calling them and asked them to weigh it for me. How much does this weigh? Because my other GS450 weighed 9 pounds. So, and I thought, if it's heavy, I'm not going to bother with it. So the guy stayed on the phone, he went and weighed it, and he came back and he says, it's 7 pounds. I was like, what? 7 pounds on the dot? It's like, yes. I was like, right, here's my card details, I'll have that, please. And then I later found out from Jet Lee of Jet Guitars that there was only 18 of these made. This is one of 18, and it's 7 pounds. OMG! So yeah, it's supposed to look like some other, is it Marcus Vigoli or something? Some guy's signature model, Charvel or Ibanez. It's a bit of a sort of a rip-off of that. So these pickups look active, but they're not active. And these pickups are terrible as well. I'm going to change them. Anywho, that was the show and tell of the GS450. Thanks for asking. Sorry. Whoops. Hello, Scott Bogfoot. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Jojo Fry, you've heard the Iron Gear pickups are awesome and very reasonably priced. Yes, they are. They most certainly are. I've had good experience with them myself. Also like Tone Riders. Oh, we've got the wrong camera on here. I just noticed. Johnny D, still game. One of the best sitcoms of recent times. No dud characters at all. Funny and poignant. Totally agree, mate. Absolutely love it. I miss it as well. Jeff Rock, Merchant City is one of your favourite retailers. You get all your Gordon Smiths from them. Nice one, mate. Craig, I can see Jet's really taking off. See what you've done there. Excuse me. Yet another flipping username. You noticed someone had 3 Finicas for sale on eBay in different shades, saying they are Sir type copies is a bit of a stretch, mind. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, kind of associating them with a Sir is not super accurate, but I know what they're getting at. Because the difference between the Finicas and the Jets is the obviously the Fasley brand name and the headstock shape. This little dolphin snout nose type thing. This is very, very Sir. But interestingly, you'll notice there are some Jet models that also do this exact same headstock shape as well. They had one at the show recently. What was it? The Jet JS, I want to say 600 in transparent green. Matching headstock maybe. But yeah, that's the one. Pardon me. Pardon me. Whoops. Dear me. Sean plays guitar. You just remembered you have to run a quick errand. Be back if I can, but hope everyone has a great week. Thanks as always for the shout out. Love the community being built around here. Thank you so much, Sean, and thanks for coming along. Enjoy your errand. Hope all goes well. Matt Sanders, enjoying Craig's banter as I am. Where do we get to there? Craig is grounded. Poor laddie. Where do we get to there? Oh. Oh no. Where's a big jump? I'm way behind. Oh. Scott Bogfoot, Jet needs a more expensive and higher quality line in my opinion. Call them afterburners or something Jet related. Concords. But yes, they do have an elite range. Personally, I think from their elite range they need to be doing a bit more. I mean, everybody's always saying they need stainless steel frets, and I totally agree with that, especially these kind of higher end ones. They've got nice tops and stuff like that, but I mean really, this day and age, when you look at the competition, kind of need to get the stainless steel frets on there, and everybody's been saying it for a long time as well, so come on Jet, let's do it. Poo Ninja, Moonlight losing time. Well, you would know, mate, up there, wouldn't you? Jeff Rock, you've been really happy with the East Coast LP. Nice one, mate. You have to check that out. I've played in East Coast, but I've not had one. Al Lindsay, are you going to get a Spira in at all, mate? Was really pressed at NAMM, especially for the price. Yeah, well, the plan is that I'm supposed to be getting sent the purple one that I'm after, and one of the Spiras as well. But no, what do you call it? No further news on that as of yet, but that's what's supposed to be happening. Well, hey, Maria, you could change the name of your house to an airport as you have so many jets. It's embarrassing, isn't it? The hangar, nice one. Ivor, how you doing, mate? Hi, Steve. Does Jet give you gear review and then keep? Just wondering what the link is if there is one. Right, okay. Let's get to that. Sorry, but I'm probably going to start losing track of the chat now while I get into this, but I need to tell you all a story about Jet and what it's all about. Let me just go to this. Thank you for everybody's results in the poll, by the way. Quickly go to the poll. We'll just do this quickly, okay? 277 votes, by the way. That's more than normal, and it makes sense because I think this channel is sort of associated with Jet Guitars. It's like the Jet Guitar channel, isn't it? I mean, that's what it's become, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, we're asking people's experiences with Jet. People who've tried them and love them is 45%. This is obviously quite a selective, what do you call it? What am I looking for here? It's a biased, heavily weighted selection because people know this channel because of Jet Guitar. So obviously there's going to be more Jet positive people here, I'm assuming. So yeah, tried them and love them, 45%. And at the bottom there, never tried a Jet but would like to, 44%. 2% on tried them but don't like them, and 9% never tried them, not interested. Right, so I mean, you can see the heavy sort of weight there is sort of positive, either want to try them or they try them and like them, but they're not perfect, you know. There's some people have had issues. I've had issues as well. Like the first Jet JS400, this guy, my number one, I had one of them, and the first one arrived, it had crack in the neck pocket and a ding on the headstock. That was from a place called JG Windows that's now closed down apparently, sadly. But yeah, I had to return that one, and I asked them if they had any left in stock so I can exchange it, and they said yes, and the guy says actually don't bother exchanging it because the one they had left in stock had the same issues, cracks in the neck pocket and dings on the headstock too, so he didn't bother. So I ended up getting it special order from Kenny's. Took a while, but we got there. Anyway, that's my Jet stories. I've got other Jet stories. Right, what I wanted to show you was, can I get into this? Everybody calm down. I'm calming down. Right, here we go. Can I get into this? Will you be able to see this if I do this? Right, almost. You'll almost be able to see this, right? This is the channel. There we go. I'll go oldest. That's what we'll do. Right, can I do something like... Oh, that'll do. That'll do, actually. Wait a minute. I'm trying stuff here. Bear with me. Thank you for your patience. There we go. Hopefully we can see all four of these here. Right, sorry if I'm missing anything. Pardon me. So the reason I started this channel, right, was because the Jet and Fasley guitars, I noticed they were like the same. We found out they are the same. So what was this? Like 2 years ago, 2 and a bit years ago, I was into Jet guitars. I want to know what the story was. Well, there you go, like, first video ever. I've got Jets in that first video. They're in my guitar collection. I thought I'll jump on the PRS. Right, forget about all that, right? There you go, look. Jet JS300, JT300, Jet JS300. At this point, I'm in the single and double digit number of subscribers, right? Nobody cares. No one's supposed to care. I just cared, right? Fasley, it's a Jet. I'm digging the Fazes as well because it's the same guitar. Fasley, same guitar. That's an FSST 820. That's the same as a Jet GS450. There's my old Jet GS450 I was talking about with the sort of beachy colour. All right, here we go. Jet versus Fasley. What's the difference? Jet versus Fasley part 2. Let's keep going. Did some Harley Benton stuff. PRS Silver Sky SE versus Jet GS300. Right. I don't know how many, if anybody's counting how many we're doing. Right, we've got Fasley videos here, but they don't count because they're not the same as the Jet model guitars. That was when Jet started sending me some stuff. Here's the my upgraded Jet, the story of that. There's, wait a minute, comparing the two identical guitars that look like beaches. If you've never seen that video, it's got like not a lot of views, but I thought it was quite funny. You might enjoy that, or might not. What else have we got? Right, could you see what's going on here? Yes, a lot of Jet videos. There we go. Jet versus a Fender Player. That was about a year ago. Now, at this point, what have I done there? Maybe about 15 Jet videos or something like that, all off my own back, right? Not asking for anything off of anyone, because I like the guitars, right? Not long after that, well actually how long after that, right? I've done another one. There's a shootout, Harley Benton ER to Jet Fasley. A while after that, there we go, we get to Birmingham, and the whole point of going to the Birmingham Guitar Show was what I wanted to hook up with Jet. And I got there and I met Jet Lee, and he said, oh, I recently seen your video, and he's talking about that one that got a lot of views. So that was when I made the connection, and then after that, what happened was, I got sent 2 guitars at different times on loan. I think this is the same as what Jojo Fry's just got. So I basically got the guitars to review, said my piece about them, did some shootouts. That's what's still coming out tomorrow. And yeah, didn't get paid, didn't get to keep the guitar, no pay, sent the guitars back, and continue the relationship with Jet. They could send stuff. I've not had anything else from them since. I went to the Birmingham Guitar Show again this year, and I've said to them, because I've actually still got videos coming out from the last one they loaned me, the 480. So I've done a 480 unboxing, 480 review. Tomorrow's video is the 480 versus the Harley Benton ST Modern Plus, and I've also got a 480 versus a 400 coming out, right? And he's wanting me to take more Jets. Here, take these ones and do more. I was like, look, I've already got loads of Jet videos coming out. So, after learning things at 42 Gear Street, I think I've paid my dues, right? It's almost about 25 Jet videos at this point. So if I do any more with Jet, I am expecting to be compensated now, in both in guitar. So I'm thinking if I get that GS600 that I'm after, that is not payment for doing a video for that guitar. That's potentially back pay for efforts. Although, I don't know what you think of that, but that's the way I'm thinking of it. So I'm hoping to be paid in guitar, but when it comes to the Spira, because I've said to Lee that Spira spec-wise isn't really the kind of thing I would normally go for. So it's not a guitar that, well, I might change my mind when I try it, but it's got the flat radius and that kind of thing, not my usual thing. But I said if I get one of them, I'd just send you that back, and I'd like to be paid for that. So that seems to be what's going to be happening. So am I owned by Jet? Am I affiliated with Jet? There's what I wanted to say about it. That's me setting the record straight. Does anybody have any more questions about that? Am I biased now? Probably. I'm going to say probably. Could you trust what I say? Probably not. there is going to be some monetary involvement. Can you trust anything I said in the previous videos when there was no money involved? Because maybe he was trying to get Jet's attention. Nah. Think what you want, right? But for me, starting the channel about Jet guitars, it was just all about, I just love the guitars. And I still do. And they're not perfect. They're just the specs that I like. There's better guitars out there for the price. But in terms of specs, it's the Jet that fit what I like. Right. Okay. I'm happy that I've said that. The only people that are going to know about this are the people that watch this live stream, so probably not a lot. I'm going to just jump. Sorry, Matt Sanders is saying Jet Li like the actor. Yeah, alright, Jojo's already answered that, yeah. I just started calling him Jet Li, because his name's Lee, for a laugh. And apparently it's kind of stuck, so I thought it was quite funny. Alright, Jojo's just told everybody, there we go. Old Man Zen, have you asked him about a Starcaster model yet? No, I mean, I would love that. I'd love a Starcaster. A Jet Starcaster. Right, where are we at? Sorry. Let's keep going. Maureen Wilson, hello there. You're getting in from Aberdeen. Watching your review of the Jet JS400 versus Squire. Made you get a Lake Placid Blue. Absolutely love it. Excellent. That's the one I would get. That's the one I got. Lake Placid Blue 400. Love it. Oh, Vincent Brennan is asking, Fire, what do you save, Jet or Starcaster? Starcaster is my favourite. Starcaster is my favourite. I'm just trying to think what I would be able to replace cheaper. Can I get another? Nah, the story behind the Starcaster is too epic, which I've not shared yet. I'm going to share it one day. Yeah, the Starcaster, 100%. The Jet JS400, I would be gutted if that went because I've put so much into it, but I could do that again. Get another cheap JS400, do all the same mods, maybe even some changes. Poo Ninja, you just received your Chris Borowski custom HB kit and it's very cool. Nice one, mate. I didn't know he had a kit. Is that one that he's made or what's the deal? What's the deal with that? Sorry, we jumped a bit. Where are we at? Lubat, hello mate, how you doing? You're a huge fan of the JS400, great bang for the buck. Totally agree. Anton, thoughts on using EQ pedal versus changing pickups? Okay, yeah, it kind of works. It kind of works in the same way. What I don't like about going that route is, well, I think it's a good solution if you're like doing a lot of recording and you need to tweak something. But I like my instruments to have like their own voice as is. And if I pull out a Strat, let's say I don't like the pickups, and then I tweak an EQ pedal to, excuse me, if it's like part of my signal chain, pardon me, sorry, if I tweak an EQ pedal to somewhere I like it and then I try another guitar, I have to remember those previous settings. And yeah, I'm not into pedals and tweaking things like that. I just like things to be a bit more permanent, if that makes sense. But yeah, EQ pedals, they're great tools for, I mean, I suppose they're good for live as well. I've never felt the need to use them, but sometimes I have on one of my Line 6 Stomp XL patches, I have an EQ in the signal chain of one of them, but I just use it as a boost because it's kind of a clean boost. Anywho, searching for tone, you should say how much you had to pay to get the East Coast Strat. How much was it of you getting it delivered from Anderton? So I expect it would be more than we would pay. Wait, Thomas Ferraro, would you recommend a Jet JT350 BTS? Which one's BTS? I can't remember BTS. I'll tell you what, my preference is roasted maple fretboards. I know that the JT350 comes in rosewood or maple if you get the cream one, so I would like the cream one, I suppose. But yeah, there you go. Matt Saunders, which Jet model is the most bang for your buck in your opinion? The JS400 for me. this is the thing. It depends what you like, really. The absolute cheapest jet you could get is the JT300 T style. But the thing is, every jet, almost every jet, has got the same neck profile. And that's the best thing about those guitars, in my opinion. And that's what's drawn me to them, right? Can I tell you a big long story? No. Right, the neck I'm after off my USA Fender Strat, it's through in the other room. That's my favourite neck ever. 9.5 inch radius, modern C shape, 25.5 inch scale, 22 frets, love it, right? The jet necks, here's one I made earlier, are identical. I mean, close enough to being identical, and they're roasted, and the fret ends are a bit better. So yeah, the neck is the same on a JT300, 160 poundish, all the way up to a JS 600, like, or even the JT 600, which is about £500. You get the same neck on all of them, same neck profile. So I just prefer HSS Strats. So the 400 it is for me, always has been. Excuse me. What was Jojo saying there? You've got a video on your channel about it, is there a cure for gas? Which is just a clickbait title for a video about your Joyo EQ pedal. Sneaky, that's how you get them. Good point, well made about the headstock similarity. Yes, that'll be it. East Coast LP looks great, but the nut width is 41mm. That's quite narrow, isn't it? Must be for smaller hands, maybe. Oh, just missed that there, with the chat jumped, and that was Maureen Wilson. What trem and nut did you put on your JS400, and was it a direct replacement fit? Great question, because I've seen some people on the Jet Modders Club or something Facebook page pulling me up about my Goto trem that I put on the 400. Hold on, let me explain. Oh, sorry, I've got the back plate on this, so I won't be able to show you properly, but I'll show you on another one. So I've got the Goto 510 trem on here right now. The saddle spacing is slightly wider, but the trem and block will fit in, right? But you still have to make an adjustment. So see this collar here, right? Underneath this, you might be able to see. Yeah, you see that brass bit there? There's a barrel for this trem, and that doesn't actually fit. You need to shave about, I need a trem arm. Oh, it's in my gig bag, see? There's another advertisement for Jet, because I use them all the time. It's in my gig bag. Wait, can I show you here? What am I doing again? I can't remember what I'm doing. What's it doing? Yeah, the cavity in here, right, in this corner, you need to file away about 1 or 2 mil. Hold on. Because here's one I made earlier. Right, this is just the standard Jet trem, right, but on the Goto, the design is different, right? Where the trem barrel is, right, the block ends like where that hole is, and then there's a separate barrel here for the trem arm, and it's a little bit wider than this, it sticks out. So you need to shave a little bit of this away and a little bit of this away, bit of mill around here, so that it'll move freely. So some people are saying they don't fit, but they do fit, because I've got one on my guitar. I never did it myself. I got my tech to do it, Rod Vaughan RV Guitar Repairs, but that is how you get it to fit. This is great. I'm getting to set the record straight on a lot of things I've been wanting to talk about for a while. Oh, Autumn Stone, you wish you bought an HB 25th anniversary telly. Yeah, I think they're some of the best guitars they've ever did. Yeah, and I love the finish on them as well, that fire mist, is that what it's called? I think they look cooler on gold tops personally, kind of a bit more orangey copper. Very cool. Anton, you got a used Harley Benton SC 25th anniversary after watching Steve's video. You love that guitar more than Steve did. Yeah, so that was my problem. I think I was on the hunt for an LP. I want to like LPs. I don't. On paper, that would have been the one, I think, that I would have got on with, but I got it and I just couldn't get on with it. It's not the guitar's fault. I think the guitar's a great guitar. Anton, you obviously love yours. But no, it's not the guitar's fault. It's just, it's an LP thing for me. Al Lindsay, you 100% agree with the payment thing. Cheers. Thank you, Al. Cheers, mate. Much appreciated. Baz, you want to be owned by Jet too. And Jojo says you think the reviews are always very well balanced. Thank you, Jojo. I do pride myself on it. I think, yeah, it's always at the forefront of my mind. I never want to be selling anything. I mean, what have I ever sold? What have I ever tried to sell you? Actually, I am trying to make some money on the channel. So one way is like doing these paid review things, right? But the other way is I'm trying to get the Thomann affiliate thing going. So the Thomann affiliate links in the description here. If you're ever thinking of buying anything from Thomann, they don't sell Jet, by the way, so there you go. You can get Harley Bentons or whatever. Buy Thomann gig bags, they're great. Anywho, Jed Ellis, there's nothing wrong with fanboying a guitar. If you like it, that's it, mate. That's what I think. But it's got to the point now where the channel is doing way better than I ever expected it would. It's got a bit bigger, but once I could see what it looks like for maybe someone who's seen some thumbnails and doesn't really watch the channel and sees there's that Jet guy again. It would probably look like I work for Jet or something like that. But I'm really just a bit not right in the head. Jojo says, you know how much work goes into making YouTube videos. You think I've done so much to raise the profile of Jet that the least they could do is give you a nice guitar that you want. Yeah, I think so. I don't think there's going to be any problems with that happening. And I do get on well with them. So yeah, that's all good. Right, where are you at? Right. Search for Tone, I wouldn't have bought 2 Jets if it wasn't for you. Well, the one community bought, one the community bought, the other. Ah, nice one. There you go, and Search for Tone's doing giveaways of Jet guitars and other guitars on the regular, so check him out, check out his live stream and whatnot, and his videos. Hello Thomas Ross, thanks for coming, mate, from Canada, good to see you. The J-Caster, it's a shame an EQ pedal won't clear up my muddy Jet pickups. Yeah, that's kind of my feelings as well, that there's only so much an EQ pedal can do. But there you go. Thomas Ferraro, why are Solo King guitars so much more expensive? Well, are they? Are they? The Solo King MS1 Classic, I believe, is about £300. Excuse me, sorry. I'm gassy tonight because I'm drinking this garbage that no one should drink. The channel's sponsored by, not the channel, this live stream is sponsored by Pepsi Max Cherry this week, by the way. Don't drink this, it'll kill you. Thank you for the sponsorship, by the way. I should probably say something, that was a joke, just in case anybody tries to sue me. Alright, anywho, Pepsi burp, correct. Right, sorry, what were we saying there? Solo King guitars, yeah. I think Solo King are the closest competitors to Harley Benton, and not enough people know about them. I thought they were going to be the perfect guitar for me when I seen the specs, but then I got one, and I found out that they're all really heavy. And for some reason, they put like the worst pickups ever in them. Alan Entwistle Dark Stars. Now, nothing wrong with Alan Entwistle pickups. He's got a great reputation for making great pickups, but these particular ones are like the darkest pickups ever. And I don't know why they're in that guitar. It's daft. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? So there we go. Jojo, you suppose you've got so much EQ to play with in terms of the Joyo and the Katana. It's possible to do a huge amount of tone shaping. Yeah, definitely. You can go mental. You can't make them sound like you're made in Mexico Strat pickups using an EQ pedal. Yeah, I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. It's never my sort of go-to. I think it's a good fix if you're in a pickle, and good for recording. But yeah, just the clarity and definition that you get from pickups is different than like EQ shaping. In my opinion, I could be blaring absolute garbage there. What do I know? Scott Bogfoot, do Jet make a 7-string? Yes, they do. I believe it's called the Stygian. S-T-Y-G-I-A-N. Not sure what like. The J-Caster's got a GS300. Nice one, mate. Tom Dust, sorry. You can love a guitar and still be critical. You do a fine job in your review, Steve. Thank you so much. Oh, and there's the man. Milehouse Studios in the house. You're missing a sexy jazz master from the backdrop. You know where it is, mate. It's right here. It's right here. So, I'll give you a wee sneak peek, right? Exclusive. And by the way, I've got to say it, Milehouse Studios, the best guitar channel on YouTube. Check it out. You will not be disappointed. If you go over to Milehouse Studios and you're disappointed, come back and let me know and I'll give you your money back. Right? Anywho, Milehouse sent me one of his builds to review. It's going to be the first ever Milehouse review on YouTube. I'm just going to show you, that's how you get to see. You see that? That's it. That's how you're getting to see. Okay, I'll show you a wee bit of the back. You want to see a wee bit of the, here's a bit of the headstock, right? Here's a bit of the neck. That's all you get to see, right? How's that for a teaser? And it's absolutely beautiful, by the way. Spoiler alert. What we should be talking about is how much Milehouse pays me. Anywho. Spira make a 7-string. Good shout, Jojo. Yeah, in case anybody doesn't know, if you like more shreddy guitars or more modern metal guitars, Jet Guitars has a sister brand called Spira. Just started like last year or something. So yeah, you can check out Spira, and I put a video out this week on Monday about Spira guitars. Check it out. Funny story, this channel is not doing so great recently. This month, it says that my views are up this month by, what is it, something like 12%, right? You'd think that's good, that's positive, but I've been putting out double the content. I've been putting out a Friday, Monday video for the last 3 weeks or something. So yeah, we're having a bad month, but anywho, carrying on. Yet another oh, just jumped there, yet another flipping username. Where did you go, mate? Where did you go? There you go. Oh, you were talking, you find yours very muddy as well compared to Ibanez RG, which are very crisp in comparison. Haven't got an EQ to try. Ah, there you go, yes. Pickups. Yeah, change the pickups. That's the best thing about the Jets. They're cheap. Bin the pickups if you want. They're not terrible. It's just what you like, is it? Excuse me. Jojo's saying, you think Spirit are going to have a harder job than Jet, going up against the likes of Ibanez in the metal field, who already make excellent budget guitars? Very good point, Jojo. You could be onto something there. Let's just wait and see. I think they've actually done a good job with the look of them, to be honest. Like the actual design and the finishes and stuff, I think they look pretty good. But like I say, wouldn't be my go-to kind of thing. I might be surprised. I never even tried them out when I was in Birmingham. Anyway. Where are we at? For the EQ curious. Excellent, Joe, just chuck a link in for our video. Go on yourself. Chuck links in, by the way, for your channels and whatnot. Here we go. The Lamb is saying, hello Lammy, by the way. Thanks for coming. Hey, guess who's uploading a Jet guitar vid right this moment? There you go. Get over there to the Lamb's channel. Check out his Jet upload. Nice one. Milehouse saying thanks to Chris. There you go. No guitar teacher there. Great stuff. Our channel members, Jetsons. Great shout, Vincent. I don't have channel members. You know what? I'm actually thinking about next week. Actually, that's what I'm going to do next week or the week after. Instead of doing like a poll and a topic kind of thing, I'm needing a bit of help figuring out what I'm doing on this channel. In terms of things like I said, I'm trying to make a crust here. I'm trying to get something back monetarily. I don't mean from you. I mean just in general, but potentially. So I'm thinking about memberships, Patreon. Maybe we can have a wee chat. You can let me know what kind of things you'd be interested in doing. I don't know. I don't know if I would even do whatever you suggest. Yeah. So I'm at a bit of a crossroads, needing some help, some advice. So maybe next week we could do like a wee community thing. Maybe you can help me out with some suggestions and things. What do you think? JS Graves, you have your first Jet coming today. JS 400, hope it's going to be a good one. I hope so too, mate. By the way, when you get a Jet or any new guitar, first thing you want to do, the stock strings, chuck them immediately, put on your gauge of choice, and before you put on your gauge of choice and your brand of choice, polish up the frets. And that's you. We truss rod, tweak if it needs it, action adjust, and enjoy strat heaven. Milehouse says, Jet would never let you wear those hoodies. That's it. You could be onto something. So I got them for Jet. What are you talking about? Solo King and Jet look very similar. Yeah, I mean, I think the Solo King's higher spec. When you go like for like, so what would that be versus a JS 450 maybe? About £300-ish. Your Solo King's got stainless steel frets and alder body, if you care about tone wood. I don't. But on paper I'd say it's the sort of higher spec guitar. But D-profile neck, and they're heavy. That's the problem. Anywho, need to get caught up here. Bumcrack saying, thanks for your honesty, if that's me. Thanks for thanking my honesty. Solo King just announced they're putting Wilkinson pickups in. Really? Good. So they should. That's a great move. I've actually... Oh no. I've got a video that I've been sitting on for ages, which is the Solo King pickups. Actually, I'll just do an update to it. Solo King versus Charvel versus Jet JS 400 in terms of the pickups. So it's not really comparing the guitars, it's really comparing those Allen Entwistles, Seymour Duncan, and just like OEM Jet ceramic pickups. Interesting, thanks for that, Baz. Cherry Pepsi, a crime against humanity. I know, mate. And the worst thing is, I'm actually addicted to it. It's what happened since I stopped drinking. Yeah. Where about there? Cherry Pepsi smells like toilet cleaner. You can clean toilets. I didn't know you can clean your toilet. I'll maybe do mine this weekend. Dave Hardy, Milehouse Studio, some of the best videos I've watched on YouTube. Could not agree more. What a great channel. He's a great laddie as well. We're hopefully going to be meeting up for a wee chat on Monday as well. And then once I've done the review video on the Friday, the Monday we'll get Milehouse on for a wee chat about it. That's the plan. And Jojo's got a video on our channel with Milehouse as well, a collab. You should check it out. As well as just checking out Milehouse as well, because it's just the best time. Excuse me. Gage, you know what, we're going on later tonight, guys, because, pardon me, I need to get caught up and I might still have things to get off my chest. Gage, you got a Jet JS400 CRD. CRD. I can't think of what finish that would be. Recently, and it might be from a newer batch or something, because there's nothing wrong with the tuning machines. The conventional wisdom is that they suck. Yes, I mentioned that when I re-reviewed the Jet JS 300, that the tuners feel better. They do. But the saddles have got problems. Check out that Jet JS 300 vid, mate, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Anton, when you review the Milehouse Studios Jazzmaster, can we have some Paul's King's English phrases included, please? Don't you worry, I'm on it. It's all good. I've actually did most of the video. I'm currently editing it. Maria says Milehouse is fantastic. His videos are very entertaining. Could not agree more. The Lamb, give it a little while. It's 4K and YouTube is drag. Okay, I could be patient, mate. Oh, and Graham Campbell's put in his latest nonsense video as well. Thank you very much, mate. Check out Graham's channel too. Great stuff going on over there. Right, I'm going to give you some more Jet information while we're here. Sorry. Right. Just because I've got more things that I need to mention. Thomas Contreras, are Fender Squire necks compatible with a Jet? I'm not sure. Right. Just talking about changes of Jets, right? This here is an early run Jet. How you can tell it's not the earliest run, because the earliest run of Jet has gloss on the back of the neck and the fretboard. This does not, but look at this headstock logo decal. It's kind of like a abalone looking, abalone, however you say it. See that kind of shimmery colour? I actually prefer this and wish they kept that, but they've changed it. And yes, that's a scratch there. That was me. Anyway, so there's the original Jet logo. Isn't it beautiful? I think it's really nice. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to tell you about was the 450 1 of 18. I think we showed you that what else can we show you? You enjoying my belly there? I told you about the 400 stock, about the Fazley. I've told you everything. Told you everything I wanted to tell you. Oh no, one more thing. This is what I'm all about with jets, right? This is why I have a spare jet neck. I found on AliExpress the other day, not the other day, ages ago. It was actually a friend of the channel, Rafael Jesus. He told me that he found these on AliExpress. Jet necks and bodies for like £30. So yeah, this is a jet neck. And I've had this for ages. It's not in the best shape. It's obviously like a second or something. It's got some dings in that. Frettings are a bit rough. All stuff that can be sorted. But yeah, I'm going to be putting this on a build, and I thought it was a Jet GS 400 neck, but I don't think it is. And this is pretty funny, right? Because, hold on. If you remember Parts Caster Tales that I did recently, this is a body for an upcoming build that I've not opened yet. And it's going to be a thin line telly. Sorry, when I say build, I mean assembly. It's a parts caster. My go-to first choice was, what am I going to do for neck? And instantly I was like, right, I'm going to get a Jet JT300 and just like sell the body and just want the neck off of it. And then I looked at this for today's stream and I realised that it's got a square heel, but it's got the offset screws. So this is actually the neck of a, I'm guessing, a JT350. So this will actually do my build. The only thing is I'll need to just do new screw holes here, but yeah, pretty cool. So we're all sorted for the build. I don't need to buy a JT300 now. Just thought I'd share that. Right, can we catch up with anything? Alright, where did we get the J-Caster? One of your local shops have replaced their Fender Squire stock with Jet, Spirit, Vintage and other brands. They will order in Fender stuff on demand instead. That is very interesting. Chris McCreen has put in a link to his channel as well. Listen, please check out Chris McKean's channel, right? Like I was saying, I'm saying he's my old teacher. I don't mean he's old. I just mean a long time ago I used to go to Chris for lessons. Phenomenal guitar player, and his own music is absolutely brilliant. Like Chris, I'm a massive fan of your stuff. Like I love all the McRockland stuff, the sort of synthwave stuff. But Chris has just got, oh, he's such a phenomenal player. Please check out Chris's channel. It's great. It's really great. Anywho, where are we at? Graham Campbell, membership is good because we can gift them to folk. See, I don't even really understand what that means, but yes. Maybe next week or the week after, I think I'll do the live stream about that community-based thing, and maybe you can help me. Peter Collins, you don't have your own channel, but you could check out my band. Great stuff, mate. Check it in. Nice one. Scott Bogfoot has put in his link as well. I love this. Everybody chucking in their stuff. Please check out each other's stuff. That's great. Al Lindsay saying, ask Mr. Drew about a few ideas, suggestions, mate. Yes, he definitely knows his stuff as well. I mean, this is the thing. I've had the ability to do channel memberships for like about a year now, and I've never put them on because I don't know. I don't have anything else to offer, and I don't want to just ask for money. Give me your money. Yeah, I don't want. I'm not into like the e-begging sort of thing. So I need to figure something else. Figure something out. Yeah, there's Milehouse as well there. Thank you, mate. He's saying if I put together a guitar course, you'd buy it. Thank you so much, mate. I did consider it, but this is the other thing. I'm such a moan, right? So I've been teaching guitar for like about, I don't know, 17, 18 years, something like that. And the YouTube channel was also my break from teaching, you know? So I worried that if I did like teaching content that people might actually like it, and it does well, and then I have to do more of it and I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? So anywho, that's all I was really saying. I might do a course. It seems like the obvious choice to sort of have something to sell and make a bit of money here. Thank you, Milehouse, you're an absolute legend. Jojo, Steve, do you not like Jet's strings then? No. In fact, basically any factory strings on any guitar immediately get binned because they're usually just not in good condition, has been my experience. And also, Jet seem to put 10 to 46 on their Strats, or at least they used to. The reason I know is because the Fazleys list all their specs and they come with 10 to 46, and the Jet website does not list their specs. So you just have to guess what strings are on, and they've always felt heavier to me, so I'm certain they're 10 to 46, although some people have been saying recently they think they've changed to 9 to 42, so maybe that's the case. And the 480 felt like 9 to 42s. Sorry. Thomas Ferraro, great question. Jet Telecasters have the same neck than Strats. Right, so two things. The reason that I wanted the Jet neck for my Partscaster build is because of this headstock. The Telecaster shaped headstock, I love the look of it, but I don't like that you can't put it in any hanger. So I like that this has got like the kind of more S-type headstock. And check out my video, mate, on Jet versus Fazley guitars, part 1 and 2, and I have a massive rant about Jet on there because they done me bad, right? It's not all Jet strawberry muffins and flowers and clouds. They done me dirty on, check out that video on the Jet necks. The Strat and Jet, the Strat and Tele neck heels, like you would expect on any other guitar, are not compatible. But they told me they were. Anyway, that was a long time ago. I've forgiven them. It was 2 years ago. Right, where are we at? We're almost there. Whoops. Right. We'll get out of here soon. Ah, Coral Red, Danny Oberthair. Nice, mate. Thank you. We're almost caught up. We've went 5 minutes over. I'm sorry. I've not even done chord of the week. The saddle issue you mentioned is part of the vintage steel saddle design. There is no groove to hold the strings. That's the problem with staying true to design. Yeah, sorry, I'll bring this up as well. So it wasn't so much that there's not a groove. There's not just a groove, there's a hump. Like it actually has a peak in the centre. I think there's something wrong with the casting. Well, that was only some of them, not all of them. Jet needs to make hardtail Strat with a maple neck. Do they not? There's a Jet JS 400 hardtail, which has, unless you mean maples and not roasted. Baz, you've got 5 Jets and you're loving them. Gig them all, especially your latest JT 600 is awesome, though they need to do it in more finishes. Nice. And people are agreeing. That's the only thing you've seen as a Jet neck. Chris is getting old now. There we go. I think we're all caught up. YouTube won't let me have memberships because I've had too many fraudulent copyright claims and the folks at YouTube don't want to help fix it. Well, this is the price of being a criminal. I don't know what to tell you. Of course, check out the Lammy's live stream now on Saturday nights. You can win the Lamb mug. Best live stream on the YouTube. Saturday night, 7 PM, and it's awesome. Games, entertainment, banter, it's all there. The JT 600 came with 9s. There you go. So they might have switched to 9s now. Right, we are all getting out of here, it looks like. Okay, thanks everybody for putting up with my rants tonight. Sorry, no chord of the week this week. Next week I'll do 2 chords of the week. How does that sound? Right, let's get out of here. Thank you all for coming and listening to my rants. You're the best. You're the best. All right, cheers. Thanks for watching. Until next time. See you later. Okay. Oh, and the Lamb's going to fire up his premiere as soon as we're done here, by the way, if anyone wants to come over and watch. I want to come over and watch. Right, I'll go and end the stream right now and we'll go over to Lammy's. Let's go to the Lamb's channel. He's reviewing a Jet. Get in the comments and support each other. Let's go. Right, end stream. See you later. Cheerio. You're all the best. See you later. Ciao. Bye. See ya.